Kick City.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kick City. The Kick City crew is back at you again for another week of kicks, and today is actually Blaze's 34th birthday. So everybody, wish him a happy birthday. We're gonna start off the show with Fresh Kick Friday. Blaze, we'll go ahead and let you start this off.
I got it. Yeah, I got them on my feet. Air Max 90s, camo, the green glows, got them going. So one of my favorite pickups of the year. I just love everything about the shoe. So love it. So yeah, got to get them right.
Yes, sir. AJ, what you rocking today?
I'm pulling out these threes. Oh shoot! Take a half hill threes.
Okay.
Black cement, got the M3, little reflective deal going on here with the Nike swoosh too. I think it was very underrated kicks that came out. So I feel like I don't see a lot of people in them, but the main reason that's probably why I got them. So that's what I'm in today.
Hey, I hope you didn't get those for retail. I hope you red tagged them boys.
Hey, I got some connections.
I was about to say, because them was some sitters, so.
Oh, they definitely did, so.
Yeah, good.
All right, and I'll end off Fresh Kick Friday with the red cement threes with the Nike Air on the booty there.
Yeah.
The general release version of these guys, not the Chicago Nike Shy versions, but still less red cement threes. So moving on, we're going to jump into our first segment, which Blaze, it's your 34th birthday. So we'll go ahead and let you lead this segment.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, Marco. Basically, happy birthday to me. Shout out to me. Take a shot for me on this fine Friday. If y'all would please, if you want to, if you're an alcoholic, watch yourself. Be careful. But shout out to the Scorpios, by the way. The 23rd is always batting lead off for the Scorpios. So shout out to all that. And anybody got a problem with it, watch your mouth unless you're going to get slapped in the mouth.
Oh, okay.
But yes, exactly. On my mama. But just getting back to, I wanted to do a segment, just a birthday segment. So since I'm turning 34, I wanted to ask the crews what's their favorite retro, Jordan Retro 3 and Jordan Retro 4. So I will start off. My favorite Air Jordan Retro 3 is the True Blues. Fantastic colorway. Jordan played in them when he was a Washington Wizard, even though we try to forget that.
I'm about to say, I remember you don't like that. You don't like me bringing that up.
Right, I don't like you bringing that up. Just erase that. Yes, he played for the Bullets. Okay,
so, he played for the Bullets.
Played for the Bullets. I'd rather the Bullets than the Wizards. But great colorway. OG sneaker. I love the. First of all, we're all suckers for the elephant print. I don't care what you tell me. Everybody's a sucker for that elephant print. Okay, it pops like none other. And so I love that blue accent around it. Obviously, that true blue, royal blue, whatever you want to call it. And that tongue. I just love just that quick red around that tongue. It just gives it a certain pop, especially in the summer when you want it to pop. And so all around great sneaker. And so True Blues for me. And obviously the fours is that cement. True cement. Love it. White cement, OG. Retro 4, obviously Nike on the back of that arse, buddy. So you got to fall in love with that. And so it's a classic. It's a classic sneaker. If I would triple up, quadruple up, but we all got bills. So I have a pair. I have a pair in those fours, looking for another pair. I think they rumored to come out next year. And so that will definitely be on the copper list of getting ASAP. And so, true, just OG colorway, white cement 4s, and that's my favorite of all time, and the True Blue 3. So, what about you, Marco?
For me, I was having a war with myself on which 3 I like best. Because originally I picked the Do the Right Thing 3s with the light blue upper and the yellow on the midsole. They're kind of like the Denver Nuggets colorway. Then had the like the lime green on the tongue on the Jumpman there, little hints of green in that shoe. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I actually like the shoes that I have on my feet right now the best. So for 3s, I'm gonna go red cements or Do the Right Things. There's a 1A, 1B for me there. But so I'm gonna go that way on the 3s. Plus, I like the Nike Air on the red cement 3s. They look like something that Jordan actually could have hooped in, but red shoes was kind of banned at the time. They wouldn't let you wear red shoes. They didn't want to be affiliated with any kind of gangs or anything like that back in the day. So you didn't really see red sneakers back then. And for the 4s, another red sneaker, I'm going with the Toro Red 4s. Those guys had the all nubuck red upper there with the black accents and the gray. It's kind of like these red 3s, but in the 4 version. So that's what I'm going with.
Me, the 3s, it's them UNC 3s that came out this year.
All time though? All time, AJ?
Hey, that shoe, I just feel like they did great on that shoe.
Really? Okay.
Really, by me being a big Duke fan, it was hard for me to like that.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that another day.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, that Carolina 3, that it went hard for me. Like I liked everything about it, like the light blue colorway, the elephant print in there, and it had the UNC logo on. I'm like, they went all out for this one. So, and for my 4s, I got a pair. I hope they don't look bad on camera. It's the Columbia ones. One of my favorite 4s. I just like how it's just all like that solid leather on everything. Feel like it's a good kind of everyday, kind of durable kind of shoe too. Lasted a while for me. But they're my favorite 3s and 4s though.
Okay.
Is those 4s when they tried to hoodwink us with that remastered shit? Is that right? Is that what they charged extra for? They bamboozled us. Said
Right.
Look, everything, the quality's better. It's just like, okay, whatever. That's why y'all charging extra.
Right.
So.
But
nice.
yeah. Anything else you want to add there for your birthday segment there, Blaze?
Absolutely. And just a disclaimer when it comes to our boss, Marco, the creator, if you crippin', there's no disrespect, none at all. Okay. Listen, we don't do the gangbang up in here at all. So that's a disclaimer for my boy, Marco. Okay. If you're crippin', be easy. And so, other than that, I like them. I liked all the shoes you guys talked about. I don't know how I feel about you guys on these recency bias. I think you guys have a fever for that for some of them, but that's something we could talk about at a later date. So I'm just gonna let that slide. But overall, 3s or 4s are fire. So it's all good.
All right. Well, we're gonna move into our second segment, the meat and potatoes of the show, the GST. Gotta have them. Sleep for cheap or trash. We're going to start with releases that dropped earlier today. We're going to start with the Jordan 12 Concord that dropped for $190 this morning, already sold out. So that guy featured an all black upper with a lot of Concord purple accents on the eyelets there. The metal eyelets are Concord purple. The Jumpman tab on the side panel there is purple. And then, of course, you feature the purple pull tab on the back of the shoe, and you have some white accents on there as well in the shoe. For me, if it hadn't been for being a responsible adult, it would have been a gotta have them for me. But I just had to pay some bills, I just got those blue cement 3s. I went for a sleep for cheap, and now they sold out. So that's what it was for me.
For me, it was a sleep for cheap. Of course, I'm not gonna find it, but still, like I liked it, but it wasn't like something I wanted to just run to the mall and like I gotta have it. So it's a sleep for cheap for me on that one.
Yeah, definitely a sleep for cheap. Obviously, we had the extra ends or whatever, it'd be a cop. But I just love how simple it is. And we'll go further down the line about things that I like, how crazy looking they are down the line. But they're definitely a sleep. I love how simple it is, and just that pop of purple just does it. But there's so many other sneakers coming down the line. You got to be selective, unless you got it like that. And if you got it like that, God bless you, child.
Right, right. No, November is coming soon.
Winter is coming.
Yes.
Yes, winter is coming, Marco. That's the way.
Exactly. So moving on, we had the LeBron 18 Lakers colorway, aka the Court Purples, drop for $200 as well today. They featured the black upper with hints of purple in the I don't know what the name of that material is called. I keep calling it fly knit, but y'all know what I'm talking about, that mesh upper there.
Yeah.
And then you had the white midsole, purple on the back to accent the tab of the shoe with a gold swoosh on the toe box. And then you had the 270 air unit on this shoe. For $200, it was definitely going to be a pass for me. And I don't like the LeBron 18 silhouette. I still haven't found the colorway yet that has dropped that I'm like, oh, I got to have them. So for me, it's trash.
I'm definitely with you, Mark, on that one. It's definitely trash. I don't know what they did with this new LeBron. It's 18. I'm not liking it. I'm trying to like force myself to like it, but it's not working. So it's trash for me.
Yeah, I guess we'll all conclude with the trash. Just keep it. Hey, you need to make sure you mark this down, creator. Okay, on the first one and the second one, we all agree.
You're right. So we
had
had a certified red tag, and now we got a certified dumpster juice right here.
Absolutely, exactly. Just to clarify, absolutely. I feel like my partner AJ. I want to love him. Obviously, LeBron doing big things for our squad. You want to get a pair. But these 18s aren't it. I was just telling Marco this morning, I would rather get a LeBron lifestyle shoe than his actual number shoe. And so just looking into that and finding things like that. But trash, definitely not paying that price. Love you, Bron.
Yeah,
not happening over here, homie. Yeah,
not 200.
So.
All right, so moving on to the next shoe on the list, we had the Salahay Bimberry New Balance 2002R dropped for $150 today. This was an exclusive shoe. You could get it at a lot of sneaker shops, like on the East Coast and the West Coast. I know Sneakers and Stuff was one of the places that had them up in New York, and a few other sneaker shops had them. They were a very exclusive shoe. Couldn't just walk into the store and pick these up if you wanted to. But just to describe the shoe a little bit here, features a mainly orange upper, kind of almost like a burnt orange color, with long suede on there. So it's kind of more of a rugged, rough suede. It's not the smooth, buttery suede that you normally see on shoes. Also has some yellow in the toe box and yellow around the ankle. Features a few hints of maroon in there, and also a light blue N for the New Balance logo on the side of the shoe. And Salahay Bimberry is the head creator of Versace shoes. But for me, it's not something for me, so I'm gonna go with trash.
I would say sleep for cheap, even though it's probably definitely hard to find. But I'm not gonna say I'm not a New Balance fan, but it's like I kind of just like the color of it, how it kind of stands out. I feel like you can throw something on with that and make it look good too. So I'm gonna say sleep for cheap for me.
It's a cop for me. It's a cop. I love it. I love the way it looks. The vibrant colors. Was just looking it up this morning, Marco. The Grateful Dead Nike Dunks. That's what it reminds me of. They came in the orange, they came in the blue, and they came in the green. And so that shoe reminds me of that. I obviously I'm the only one that likes to get my foreign on. Whenever we're allowed to leave the country again, I see who's going over the lake. But I love that sneaker. If they had them in my sizes, it would be a cop. But I was looking on the links on Twitter, and it goes up to size 13. And so I'm not chopping off my toes to fit in a New Balance. I think we'll go back to that. So
Cut the back of it out. That's all. You be all right.
Cut the back of it out.
Turn them into slides.
Right.
You know, be having me out here looking foolish. Did we just mention winter's coming? Y'all about to have me out here looking crazy. But no, it's a cop for me. I love the color.
All right. So also dropping today is a classic shoe. We already had discussed Kamikazes on a previous show, but the classic Reebok Kamikaze in the Sonics colorway, Kamikaze 2, excuse me, dropped for $120 today. These guys, of course, feature the classic Sean Kemp colorway with the black and the white zigzags throughout the whole upper there. Green Reebok logo and green on the midsole as well. And I think you even have some hints of gold and red in there, kind of hidden inside the shoe there. Kamikazes ain't really my thing. But after discussing with y'all earlier on these, I'm going to say sleep for cheap.
It's got to have them for me. I got a funny story, I guess. I was a little kid. Y'all remember Hoop It Up?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, the little 3-on-3 tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Kamikazes on hooping, and I was like, I think I need them. Because I think my pops couldn't hoop, but he put them Kamikazes on. He played a lot better. But it's a gotta have them. I'm definitely gonna slide up the finish line today and see if they got them still in the store. But it's a gotta have for me.
They are a sleep for cheap for me. I just because they're Kamikazes, I think they're going to be easy to get. I think these ones are going to sit, even though they're retro. I'm a big fan of Kamikazes too. I love it's an OG colorway. So if you want to have nostalgia, I get it. You know, do it and get it done. But I think they're going to sit, but I love them though. And shout out to Sean Kemp. I saw he on Twitter he opened up a dispensary in Washington. So definitely shout out to him. Love watch, absolutely love seeing him growing up. So dunking on people, pointing at people, doing all that stuff. But before he turned into Clump, Sean Clump, loved him.
Do you think that his pointing at I don't even remember who that was that he dunked on it, he pointed at, was that one of the most disrespectful dunks of all time?
It's definitely up there because it was just like he did it. He pointed. He did the little boom boom when he pointed at you. So
yeah.
Like you know he's talking to you, and like he's smiling about it. Like I feel like it's up there.
Oh yeah, it's definitely number 2 behind the Vince Carter dunk in the USA for me. I definitely would have got up and slapped him in the mouth because it's very disrespectful. I mean, especially back then. I mean, you know, that's just me though. It's definitely number 2 if I would go with that behind Vince Carter.
Heck, and that's when they would let people fight. They would let the fight break out and then suspend folks.
And then kick people out. Exactly. But no, somebody would have got the paws put on them.
But so sleep for cheap for me and Blaze. Gotta have them for AJ on that one. Moving on, we have the ISPA Road Warrior in the clear jade colorway. These guys sold out at $500 a pop. But just to describe these shoes, first and foremost, they're hideous. They're hideous. There's nothing about these shoes that I like. There's so many straps on these things. It looks like the backseat of a car where you have so many seat belts and straps running throughout the back seat. It is ridiculous. They look like the shoes that you put on when you're trying to increase your vertical. That's what they look like. But anyway, to describe the shoe for y'all, they have a green, like mint green midsole, kind of a green glow. You got some teal in there. The toe is separated at like the big toe and then the rest of your toes there. You have some hints of purple, some hints of teal, some black. You got some weird air units going on this guy. The toe sits up crazy high. This is a weird looking shoe. It looks like you're going hiking or swimming. You're going on a camping trip in these things. That's what you're doing. They are all around camping trip shoe. So for me, on fire all the way to the dumpster. Trash.
Well, fellas, y'all know me. It's sleep for cheap if I can get them. Y'all know I'm gonna be in that Ninja Turtle looking shoe.
Ooh, boy. That is
if I could afford it, I probably would have got to have it. But it's sleeper cheap. I'm gonna be somewhere kicking rocks, running around in the woods somewhere. I'm gonna give it a try. It's just something I want to try out. It's not like I feel like it's necessary. I need to have it, but if I found it somewhere for like $100, $200, I may put my foot in and see, give it a try. But it's sleeper cheap for me.
You're gonna be dunking again there, AJ. If you're not still dunking, you're gonna be dunking again because that's gonna increase your vertical right there.
Trash, rough, blah. Them is some Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, all these Halloween characters. Trash. I mean, first of all, shout out to Marco, okay, because he is being it's impeccable what he's doing when he's describing the sneaker for you, ladies and gentlemen on here, okay? He didn't need to describe this nasty ass sneaker, okay? It's a black, green, and yellow shit kicker hiking shoe that we can take in the back and burn, okay? This is a camping canteen piece of crap, okay? That's all I'm saying. He didn't have to get into it for that. So you guys are fortunate with this trash calf muscle, calf increaser muscle shoe. I mean, stop it. Move on. Let's get okay. Anybody else got something to say? I'm sorry. My bad. AJ, stop it. Sleeper cheap, stop
it. So moving on.
Yes. That's my rant. I'm sorry.
That's my grab my composure here.
Yes, I'll be better. I'll be good.
Grab my composure here. We have the KD 13 dropping on 10/24 tomorrow. The Aunt Pearl colorway for $160. These guys feature an all pink upper, pink midsole, a marbled navy blue and like light blue and pink sole there. They have the Marty McFly reflective Nike swoosh there, the kind of clear, kind of like rainbow holographic. That's the word I'm looking for. Holographic swoosh there. And then they have a strap that is also marbled. That is like a purple, light blue, teal, bunch of different colors going on there. But these guys have a special message behind them for Katie's Aunt Pearl, who had breast cancer. So these guys come out every year, every silhouette. You have an Aunt Pearl edition. I'm not a fan of the silhouette of this KD 13, but I mean, the purpose behind the shoe is really special there. For me, I'm gonna go sleep for cheap just because I'm not gonna call them trash just because of the purpose of them.
Hey, Mark, you made me feel real bad. How much to go sleep for cheap? Because I was but since you gave that wonderful story behind it, and I already knew I knew some of the story, but it was just like it felt bad the way you described it. So I'm just gonna say I don't like the 13s in general, but for the Ain't Pearl edition, we're gonna say sleep for cheap.
Marco went Morgan Freeman with the narrative and all that for you, but it's definitely a sleep for cheap. I mean, I like the way the sneaker looks, honestly, and I coach boys basketball, and so like if I wanted to go out there, I would put these on to go out there and like hoop or just coaching or whatever. But definitely a red tagger. But these will probably fly. It's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Aunt Pearls do good work anyway. And so, but it'd be a sleep for cheap for me.
So certified red tag on that one for everyone. Also, moving on, probably the biggest release of tomorrow is going to be the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the natural colorway, which is pretty much an all-white upper with kind of like cream accents or tan, whichever way you want to interpret that color. Of course, you got the hovercraft sole on there that is like that off-white, yellowed out sail color as well. Everybody knows what the Yeezy Boost 350s look like. Going to be releasing for $220. Pretty much going to be on a raffle no matter where you go. I'm not a fan of Yeezys, but I won't call them completely trash. I got to get with the times. I won't be an old man here. And I'll say sleep for cheap.
Trash for me.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, go ahead and say it. I don't know. I guess just certain colors I like, but that color I just don't like. So it's gonna be trash for me. I'll be that old man, Mark. I'll be the one. I'll be the old man.
All right.
Since it's my birthday, I guess I'll get behind that old man theory. They're trash to me at the end of the day, and I think just for the simple fact it's too many. It's too many Yeezy 350s. Make sure I'm saying the number right. Make sure I'm not tearing up the number. And I know I sound like a hypocrite because I love Jordan 1s, and I know they came out in a plethora of colors in Jordan 1s, but I think this is just a trash colorway for the 350s. I wouldn't mind picking up a pair. I don't have a pair. I wouldn't mind picking up a pair, but I think it's just too many and too much hype behind it. And I feel some type of way about Kanye anyway. So that reflects in my wallet. So
you know what? Since y'all said that, we're just gonna go ahead and make that a certified dumpster juice because they trash. They trash. I was being nice. That's what it was. I was being nice. They trash. They look like hoverboats.
Yes. I think you personally, after covering the Pearl 13s, you had a little sentimental. You had a little soft heart, and so you were trying to be soft heart these Kanye's. We don't have to be soft hearted with these Kanye's. Get them the hell out of our face. Next.
So, moving on, the next thing that we have also on the 27th, which is also going to be a big deal because these guys are going to be releasing. Well, they've already released in Mexico, but they're going to be releasing nationwide on the 27th. It is a collection that I cannot say the name, so I'm going to play you a little clip of how to say that properly.
Here we go.
Dia de los Muertos.
So y'all heard that. That's the name of the collection, which means Day of the Dead in English. But they're dropping 4 different shoes. You got an Air Max 90 for $140. You have a Blazer 77 for $110. You have the D-Break Type for $100, and then you have the Jordan 1 mids for $125. And these guys are all really nice silhouettes. There's actually a story behind them on the Nike app, or if you look up on Nike.com, there's a whole story behind the design of these guys. But the Air Max 90, I think, is the best one in the pack. It features a lot of Southwest colors there. You got the orange, the clay color, you have the magenta in the sock liner, you have the white midsole that's classic on the Air Max 90s, you got a green swoosh there. So just a really nice, vibrant shoe. So as far as those guys go, I would say that the one that I gotta have out of this pack is the Air Max 90s. The Blazers are pretty plain Jane. They're pretty much an all white upper with some hints of yellow there. The D-Breaks are white mesh with like some magenta hints in there. The charcoal gray color, some hints of yellow as well. And then the mids are a white upper along with magenta around the collar of the shoe and around the toe box with the white toe, yellow swoosh. But a cool collection. But out of all of them, I think the only one that I would have to have is the Air Max 90s.
I definitely like the collection and everything that, about it. I'm like real simple sometimes. I know I like wild stuff, as y'all can see, but I like the Blazers in this pack, so I feel like it's a real simple shoe. Something I can, I don't gotta be. It's gonna look nice. Like I ain't gotta. If I'm trying to dress decent somewhere, just throw some jeans on and a button up. I can throw the Blazers on, and I'll look decent at least. So that's probably the one I think I gotta have. But other than that, with that pack, everything else it could be sleeper cheap for me. And Jordan 1 mids I really don't like, so they're gonna be trash. Them Jordan 1 mids. I'm sorry. So all you mid fans, I'm an OG fan only. OG and lows. That's it. But that's just me.
Yeah. ain't nobody mad at you. You got your opinion. That is funny. I love I guess my favorite out of them is the Air Max 90s. The Air Max 90s on them is dope. If I would pull the trigger on any, it would definitely be that one in that colorway. And the mids, I think those mids are fine. I don't care when it comes to Jordan 1s. I get highs, mids, lows, but that's another story. Let's not hurt ourselves with that. I need to pick me up a pair of Daybreaks though. I saw the Stranger Things. They have like a Stranger Things concept of the Daybreaks, and so those will probably be the ones that I would cop. But overall, this collection is, I mean, yeah, these 4 sneakers are pretty good. My lowest one though, AJ, is those Blazers, and it's only because I wear size 14, so they look like skis on my feet, and so Blazers look crazy long on my feet. So
we pretty much feel like Blazers are like the Chucks of Nike.
Yeah, I give you that. Yeah.
They're Nike Chucks, essentially, is what they are.
Yeah, no doubt.
But moving on, on the 28th, you also have the Air Force One Goretex Boot, which there should be 2 colorways coming out. The one we're discussing is the olive colorway, or military green, however you want to interpret that color. Pretty much looks like an Air Force One, but with like some winterized additions on there, like the sole of the shoes a little bit different. You got Gore-Tex featured across the back near the heel of the shoe, and kind of more puffed out features on the shoe, so to speak. More of a winterized boot, so to speak. For me, this isn't something that I gotta have, but if it's something that I could get for cheap and kind of like wear as like a beater in the winter, sleep for cheap. Oh, and they're $180 retail.
Gotcha. Anytime Air Force and a boot come together, I don't like it. So I'm just gonna say trash for me. I don't even want to wear them around for work. Like, nah, they trash for me.
Yeah, these are certified trash. Just for the simple fact that I like it simple when it comes to forces. Either give me the highs, give me the lows, or if you're gonna get a boot, just get some Timberlands. They have plenty of colors and Timbos around that same price to do it. But when you mesh stuff together, that's when it starts getting stupid. And so, yeah, this wouldn't even be. I think these will be grass cutter shoes. They look heavy. So don't want to go out there and hurt yourself.
That's why I said a beater winter shoe.
Yes, this is definitely yes. If I want to go and play with my kids out in the snow and tear these bad boys up, but I definitely wouldn't spend the money for it. No, trash.
Not at all. All right. So moving on. Also on the 28th, another Air Force One, which I think is the best Halloween shoe that Nike is coming out with this year, is the Air Force One Skeleton Orange colorway. These guys are, a simple Air Force One as far as silhouette goes, but feature a all orange upper with a skeleton graphic of a foot on the outside and inside of the shoe, and also has a glow in the dark sole. And these guys are going to be $130. For me, I'd say gotta have.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I gotta have them. I'll be liking the Halloween edition Air Forces. Normally a lot of them, so these I gotta have. And plus, I'm a big fan of orange. Orange like one of my favorite colors, so gotta have them.
I gotta have them too. I feel like a white girl. I gotta have my pumpkin spice sneakers, and so this definitely reminds me of some pumpkin spice joints right here. And so was talking to the fellas, and is this a seasonal shoe? Can you wear this outside of October?
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say
no, because of the skeleton there. If the skeleton isn't there, then yes. But because of the skeleton being there, it makes it a seasonal shoe.
I got you. I just say, well, to answer that question, it's definitely a seasonal shoe. That's why I would like the 97s, the Halloween 97s. Those are my favorite. I think these are my second favorite Halloween editions, just because I think you could play off the 97s with just more than just the month of October. I mean, at the end of the day, you can wear what you want. I mean, you do what you want, but I'm just saying for the festivities, for the festification, these are definitely, but my big kid mind blows up when I see that glow in the dark midsole. It's unbelievable. So
For sure,
definitely
for sure.
pulling the trigger.
So a certified gotta have them. Is that the first one we've had in a while?
It might be, yes. It's like the second shoe we talked about. I think it is.
Definitely. Unison.
All right. And on 10/29, we have the Nike Foamposite Pro Halloween edition releasing for $230. This guy features an all silver metallic Foamposite upper, black sole, black around the collar of the shoe, orange pull tabs and accents. Also has an orange swoosh around the toe, but also has that hideous Foamposite Pro Nike swoosh there towards the ankle of the shoe, which completely throws off the shoe, especially for $230, which for me makes it trash.
Yeah, it's trash. It's like with phones, it's like either I love them or I hate them. And so this one, like, yeah, it's trash. I couldn't imagine myself putting my foot into it. I wouldn't put my foot into it wearing sweats going to the mailbox. Like, nah, these are trash.
Definitely trash to me. AJ, I thought you'd have liked them low key. I thought you would have. I thought it was something that you would like, but I see that's why I love this show because I never know. And so let's just it right there.
I know I like some weird stuff, but when it comes to phones, it's like either I'm because them are just like that Nike swoosh on it. I really don't like, and that whatever with silver looking color is like it's terrible to me.
Yeah, it's definitely a bottom beater sneaker.
Yeah. This shoe doesn't deserve that $230 price tag. It just doesn't.
It's because that Nike swoosh on it makes it go from $220 to $230.
Right. Which is ridiculous. That's what tears up the shoe and makes it hideous.
Right.
No doubt.
But rounding out the gotta have them sleep for cheap. Oh, well, excuse me. That was a certified dumpster juice there. But rounding out the releases for the next week, we have the Air Jordan 5 Off-White Sail colorway, which was pushed back a week because this was originally supposed to drop today, I believe. And it's going to be $225. Of course, this is the Virgil Jordan 5, which for me is trash. I would only cop these to resale, especially at $225. I don't like this incomplete looking shoe. I don't like the fact that you got to cut out holes in the shoe with an X-Acto knife and possibly tear it up more. Nothing about this shoe I like. I mean, the upper is that off-white, musty-looking color, like when you have on a white T-shirt and you get them pit stains on it. The sole is also yellowed. The mesh on the side is yellowed. The eyelets are yellowed. The lace lock is yellowed. Trash.
Sorry, Mark, but I gotta have them. I ain't got nothing wrong with it. I ain't gonna be cutting no holes in them or nothing, but I'm gonna keep them together. But I mean, I like the off-white look of the shoe. I'm a fan of fives too, so that's probably why I'm a little biased towards it. So I like it. I like how different it is. I think it's a nice shoe. I like the black one that they came out with too, that off-white 5. So I'm gonna say gotta have them for me.
Which color would you get, AJ? Would you get the black one or the sail color?
I'll get that sail color one over the black one.
Oh, that don't make it any better with my response. They're trash.
I was trying to hype you into it.
You was. I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I'll be a little sentimental towards you. But I mean, it's trash. I love fives too. I'm a fives guy. But I'm not really a fan of the way it looks. I mean, I don't like the incomplete of it. I understand the concept of it and how it's supposed to look, but the incomplete of it. And people do put holes and they tear different things out of it for that price. I don't see what you're doing touching it. But it does. It looks like a very arts and crafts shoe. And so I know the off-white wave is tremendous. And it's at the end of the day, I don't like the pissy color of that sale. I would take the black ones over that one. I would cop the black ones if they were restock or anything again. I believe I would cop them. But definitely would get those over these sales. These are definitely some getting flippers. I will be shooting my shot for these. Believe that. I will be getting my Miami Dolphin on. Flip City.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think everybody gonna try to do that because we know you can immediately try to resell these things.
Yeah, no doubt.
And hell, you ain't even got to sit on them really and get your money back plus some.
Right.
See your immediate return on your investment.
Yeah.
But that's going to end the gotta have them, sleep for cheap or trash segment. We are going to move into our final segment of the show, which is bring that back. And for me, it is the Taxi 12. That was the first shoe or first Jordan that I ever hooped in back in the second grade. So that shoe has a special place in my heart. All white upper with the black side panel. Of course, the gold eyelets on there, the metal gold eyelets, when you had actual metal eyelets on there versus the plastic ones. And then of course, the Taxi carbon fiber on the bottom of the shoe.
For my bring it back, I want the Jordan 10. I want to say it's the Chicago one, the white with the black, and it had the red and black bottom, red and black lines, I should say, on the bottom.
Okay.
And it had, I want to say it had the 45 on it when he came back. I think, if I remember right, I ain't positive on that. But if they
talking about the ones that Scottie Pippen was doing like that on?
Yeah, yep,
okay.
Exactly. So them the ones. If they ever come back out, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna make sure I don't wear them when it rains because 10s get to squeaking after you wear them in the rain. That's the only bad thing about 10s, but that 10 in particular, I really like. I hope they bring it back.
Yeah, no doubt. Those 10s do squeak. Baby powder. Take the insole out and put baby powder in them. Okay. Just a fun fact. Those in the retro 11 IEs, they squeak as well. And so it's just I feel old saying that. You'll put some baby powder in and be good to go. But my bring them back would be the retro 8 playoffs. Jordan had. I think one of my goals or small goals is to collect the 6 sneakers that Jordan won in the championship in. And so those ones, Marco enlightened me that those 8s that he won, he played the Suns and he beat the Suns. And then they did that because they had that trash 8s and those white and purple. Do you have those, AJ? I hope not. Before I start going. Those 8s, those white, those trash 8s. Tell me you don't have those.
I don't have no. Only 8s I want is like the black 8s, not the playoff one,
okay.
Like the black one with the gray in it. I think on the back of the heel.
I got you. Okay, I like those.
You talking about the aquas?
No. I know what he's talking about. Yeah, those. I know what you're talking about. Those are dope. But I love 8s. If you want to certify a boot, that would be a boot for if you want to get that over if you don't want to get Tim's. And so I think the 8s are very comfortable. So those playoff ones, I think the last time they retro was in 2013. And so I want to collect all of them. I had the 6s, the 7s, last shot 14s, and I think I'm missing 3 more. I've counted off 3. What do you think the other 3 are?
With the 11s?
The 11s.
That he won championships in?
The bread 11s?
Yeah.
Right. So I have 4 of the 6. So I have the bread 11s.
Because you got the last shots then too?
Yeah, last shot 14s. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So those are one of those goals I want to hit. I want to make sure I get all the shoes Jordan played in. Well, one is chips in. So
hey, and them 8s, so you like 8s, you like them low 8s that came out?
No. No, stop it. See,
I was going to say 8s are such a hit or miss silhouette anyway. People either love them or they hate them.
Yeah. No. I can't. They got to be the OG form. Yeah, it's just like sevens. Like they have low sevens, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't touch that.
I think I only want OG colorway, man. Eight. I'm with you on that. That's one I can agree with you with.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, fellas, that's going to end the show there. Everybody that's out there listening, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page as well, where we release the visual version of the podcast. We are Kick City on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you find your podcasts. Follow our Instagram page, kick_city913. You can also find me as an individual at MB The Remix on Instagram, or the MB2 Experience on Twitter, which is DAMB2 Experience. Where can they find you guys?
You can find me on Instagram at AJJ_Almighty. Make sure that you subscribe if you're on YouTube to the Kick City page. Podcast, Kick City, of course. You can find me on Facebook under my government name, Alexander AJ Randall. And a lot of places you can find me at. Oh yeah, I Rise. I'm representing I Rise gym today, so get your workout in if you got some time in the city. But that's all I got.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to the Beige brothers, Justin Richmond, on that one. But yeah, absolutely. Obviously, follow the podcast. Appreciate y'all listening, reviewing, subscribing. And if you haven't done that yet, please do that ASAP. Love the support from everybody. Definitely follow us on all of our platforms. Follow me on IG, Lucky Lefty 31. And then also on Twitter, my government name at Jamel, JAMELLE. And then Blunt, we all know how to spell Blunt, so I'll leave that alone. But other than that, and if you want to Venmo me $34, please feel free to message me on my IG, and I'll send you my Venmo information. But other than that, y'all take it easy. What's up?
Now it's your birthday. Put your Venmo, your Cash App. It's your birthday. You take it any form of payment.
For real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. But nah, just well, that's if you want to. Obviously, I'll take the money. Let's not go crazy. But I appreciate we all appreciate y'all listening to the podcast. Yes, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Kick City.